Good morning, guys. So it is Sunday, July 28th. The readings will no longer be daily but weekly, and because of that, they'll be a little bit longer. So we'll stick with the deck for our normal oracle message, love message, prosperity, and protection. But I'm bringing out these big boys for what we need to focus on for the week, as well as Ganesha. We want to ask Ganesha for some advice, okay? So it'll be a little bit longer. I'm still only going to pull tarot cards for the messages that I feel inclined to dive deeper on, instead of pulling one for each one, because sometimes I don't feel like the message actually needs clarification. But we will use the Rider-Waite deck if we need more clarification, okay? So somebody did ask me what stone this is. This is a labradorite. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but this is a labradorite crystal. It's one of my favorites. It's good for helping to clear, like to amplify your intuition. Another one that's really good for that is spirit quartz. Okay, for anybody who wants to increase their intuition when reading or whatever the case may be. All right, so let's ground ourselves. We're just gonna do the shuffle, a little bit of free shuffling, cut the deck, and then pull, okay? Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, can you please give us an oracle message for the collective, July 28th to August 3rd? So this message will be here for those who need just an oracle message, love message, prosperity message, or protection message throughout the week. Like maybe today you don't need love advice. Maybe today you just want to know what you need to focus on for the week. Maybe today you just need oracle message, period. But maybe tomorrow you do need love advice. Maybe tomorrow you do need a protection, some protection advice, okay? Daniel Caesar is playing in the background for anybody who can hear it. Bottom of the deck, round and round. Card 25 breaks down to a 7. The oracle message for the day is card number 16, all that glitters. I feel like we got this a couple of times. Card 16, all that glitters. Let me get the book. Also breaks down to a 7. So the overall message, 25, round and round, breaks down to a 7, and all that glitters, card 16 breaks down to a 7. It's always nice when they kind of like the numbers are equivalent. I like it. All right, let's see what the message is. The essential meaning would be a need to see beyond the superficial, the desire to don a mask or dress up something to disguise its true nature, trying to be something you're not, chasing after sparkly new thing, being mercurial. The oracle message is, it's only human to want to adorn yourself in oneself in trinkets and paint a pretty picture of oneself. It's natural to want to acquire the trappings of status or to deny them as a statement of rebellion. But if it sparkles, is it better? Whether it's a fast car, a big house, a title, or a position, the stamp of authority, or the sparkling of diamonds, these icons let you know something about a person, place, or thing. Or do they? The truth is that people seek to acquire things because of what they will do for them, and how they symbolically will elevate them and make them more attractive. This card signals that it's time to see beyond the adornments and probe underneath the surface. Learn to recognize the masks people wear and the motives underlying them. Imagine that all that glitters is gone. Would you still desire that person or object? It's a good question to ask yourself, guys. If something didn't look as pretty and sparkly and new or just packaged pretty, would you still desire what's inside the package? Would you still desire that person, or are you only going after that person because of their physical attraction? It's a good question to ask, okay? So let's get a message for love or relationships. One more time. Oh, okay. Oh. All right, can we get a message in regards to love and relationships, please? For Sunday, July 28th to August 3rd. I can't believe it's about to be August already. Like, what? I'm lightweight excited because we're getting ready to take a nice, well-needed family vacation. Message for love and relationships, Sunday, July 28th to Saturday, August 3rd, please. That didn't split no, but whatever. That means that this message is supposed to be for the advice. Bottom of the deck, Orphaned. Card number 5. Card that comes out is Building Blocks. Card 28 breaks down to a 10, breaks down to a 1. The colors kind of go together. Especially because they both have these banners up top. So let's see what card 28 says about relationships and love. The essential meaning would be strong foundations, a beautiful work in progress. Relationship message. When you see this card, know that you're attracting new relationships into your life and solidifying the ones you already have by building them on the foundations of honesty, humility, clear communication, and a genuine desire to know one another. You are moving toward laying the groundwork for a relationship with a firm footing that will ensure it can withstand any storm. Long-standing relationships are also repaired and strengthened. You and the other person are stronger, wiser, and more powerful together than apart. So part of me wants to also read Orphaned just because it's there and it kind of matches the building blocks. I feel like that might be a way to like dive a little deeper on this card. Even though the numbers don't correlate, the cards look quite similar. So let's just see what card number 5 says. Right here. Yeah. Okay. Orphaned, a sense of loss and identity crisis, recognizing that you don't fit in, the need to belong, uncertainty about your place. Relationship message. As you shift and evolve and commit to your own growth, you long for support but may be disappointed and hurt by others who are not providing what you feel you deserve. Perhaps you are drifting away from this relationship because you're in a different stage of personal growth. Perhaps you're in a new relationship and discovering that you don't share the same values and beliefs, so you feel left out, unable to get to that intimate place of safety and belonging. Take heart as Spirit knows you and loves you and will steer you in the direction of those who accept you as you are without artifice or agenda. Don't compromise yourself to belong. It won't be worth the price. Okay, well. Strong foundations. Make sure you guys really make the foundations of these new relationships or current relations really solid. If you feel like it's not currently in a good place or like it could be better, have a tower moment, knock it down, have clear communication about why this is happening, and start anew. You don't have to jump into a new relationship, but you definitely can restructure the foundation. And think about it like a home, right? Like even when there's issues with the foundation of your home, it costs a lot. So it won't be easy taking it down to the foundation, but it'll be worth it because at least you know this foundation is solid. Okay? So let's get a message in regards to prosperity for the collective. Sunday, July 28th to Saturday, August 3rd. One more time. For prosperity for the collective, Sunday, July 28th to August 3rd, please. If anybody's a Gemini that's watching, your video is going to be going up today, your love reading. I'm so sorry, you guys are the last reading that I could get to. It's taken me a while to really like sit in your energy, Gemini. I don't know what it is about you guys' energy. Like, your season for me was like, it's dope, but it's also difficult because you guys are like quick manifestors. So you kind of have to watch your thoughts, because what you think manifests. And I really want to make sure I give you guys a clear message in regards to love, okay? Prosperity message for the collective, Sunday, July 28th to Saturday, August 3rd, please. Bottom of the deck, co-create. Card number 40 breaks down to a 4. Card 22, blessed, breaks down to a 4 also. If you guys can hear any like bumping and stuff like that in the background, my husband's cooking breakfast. It's his Sunday thing. Not gonna complain. All right, so card 22. The essential meaning is something wonderful that's unearned and unexpected. Grace that is an unforeseen gift from spirit. I hate when they say stuff like it's unearned. Like, you don't know what kind of karma I brought here from my past life. How you gonna tell me it's unearned? Anyways, prosperity message. Unexpected windfalls and good fortune come your way now. You're in a phase where any difficulties or obstacles that have stymied your success seem to disappear on their own. Be ready to receive. The windows of opportunity will open wide. Accept the blessings given to you now, and don't forget to share them. I mean, I agree with that. If you get, give. But, I mean, everybody ain't deserving either. Just saying. Also, that unforeseen money that could be coming your way is probably from that, who was it? Was it Experian or Equifax? One of the credit bureaus messed up and leaked everybody's information, like it got breached or whatever. So if you haven't already, go claim your 125 from Equifax or whoever. It might be chump change, but it's still yours. And if you have to research your credit report, they owe you upwards of $500. So Google it if you haven't heard anything about it. You have money that is owed to you from Equifax. I believe it's Equifax. But check Experian just in case I'm getting the two mixed up. The government owes everybody. They actually owe us more than just $125, but whatever. They'll tell you too, like if you had to do any research in regards to your credit report to make sure that it didn't get jacked up or your money wasn't stolen somewhere, then they definitely owe you more money, because they're gonna pay you for having to research your credit report like upwards of 10 hours or something like that. I don't know, you guys, but it's your money. Even if it is only $125, to somebody $125 is a lot of money. So look into that. If you don't have a computer, if you don't have a cell phone, Wi-Fi, whatever, go to the library. Be blessed. Be blessed this Sunday through Saturday, okay? My husband thinks I'm crazy. He's always like, who are you even talking to? Like, you getting hella hype. All right, let's get a protection message for Sunday, July 28th through Saturday, August 3rd, please. Man, every time my window is open, I get a little bit like, I don't know. I always feel like I see something. Me and my husband went out of town for our anniversary in December. We actually went to the Bahamas, came back, and there was a duck in our front yard that stayed, literally just stayed in our front yard for like a month, and then all of a sudden he disappeared. So my husband said he seen somebody feeding the duck cabbage one day, and then the next day he was gone. I was like, they were trying to fatten that duck up. They probably were feeding him all the time, because why else would he just stay here? But he created like a little home in our neighbor's barrel of flowers, like it had filled up with water. He was content. Bottom of the deck, serendipity. Card 18 breaks down to a 9. Poised. Card 84 breaks down to a 12, which breaks down to a 3. Protection message for poised. But yeah, that duck, I mean, he was not afraid of humans. He came up on our porch, followed a couple of my clients. I was like, they all were like, is that a duck on your front lawn? Yes, it is. Or it was. And my husband named him Quincy and everything. It was crazy. Okay, poised. The essential meaning, being ready, bringing something to light, being at your best, confidence. The protection message is, you're not ready to move forward at this time, and that has to be okay. Be poised in the face of demands and deadlines. Pretending you know what you're doing works sometimes, but if you adopt a fake it till you make it attitude, it will land you in some muck now. This is not the time to wing it and deliver something half finished. It's okay to postpone things until you are really ready. It's better to disappoint others now than to wish you had later. All right, so I do want to clarify this one because did we get something that basically said that you're going to be moving? Oh, that was for the love and relationship spread. Okay, so I want to clarify poise really quick just to find out what doesn't need to be moved forward on. Why isn't this incense falling? What? It's weird. My hand to deliver the correct message in regards to poise. Sunday, July 28th through Saturday, August 3rd, please. So some of you might just be, sorry, that was upside down. Some of you guys might be starting a new project or even a job. Something that you're not quite poised in. Something that you're not quite at the level to start something at. Okay, there's one that flipped. And I think this is just saying this isn't the time, like you need more training. Oh, it could be in regards to love, guys, which is crazy because building blocks, I'm gonna have to go back and listen to building blocks. Some of us are not ready to move forward in regards to love. Like if you have a decision to make, it's not time to make that decision because the bottom of the deck is the star, and these are two major arcanas, so they serious, okay? The star would be Aquarius energy, but also talks about healing. So somebody needs to heal before moving forward. The lovers represents Gemini, but also represents making a decision because it's like twin flame energy. You have a decision. You don't have to be with a twin flame. You can choose to be with a life partner. You can choose to be with a soulmate. You don't have to be with your twin flame this lifetime. A lot of people are trying to do it, but it's a complicated relationship, okay? So perhaps you're just not ready to be in this full-fledged relationship right now, or you feel like you found somebody that is like your soulmate, twin flame, somebody that mirrors you, but you're still healing and you want to come correct to this. You want to come correct to this connection. This is the mother lode. This is the big one, okay? So you want to make sure that you're completely 100% healed, not just dabbling. You'll know who this person is that this card is referring to, like who this person is that you feel is yours, like not yours, but like you guys share insight, feelings, everything. You guys just mirror each other. You'll know who this person is, but you need to heal first. Yeah, the communication still needs to yeah, see there's the Empress. The communication still could be a little better. Like you guys just have to get to know each other, basically. And you need to heal, according to this card. Okay? So let's see what we need to be focused on this week. Sunday, July 28th to August 3rd. When I did this for myself this morning, I kept getting the moderation card, which to me told me that I need to slow down with my videos. When I do stuff, it's like I take off full steam ahead, but I have a lot of Aries in my chart, so I'm good at starting stuff, but sometimes finishing is difficult for me because I'm always coming up with a creative new thing, right? But my North Node is in Taurus, and I'm working towards being more stable and fixed, which means, yes, I can start it, but I also have the ability to finish what I start. And so I'm trying to do that for myself. And that moderation card was just confirmation, like, if you don't slow down, you're going to burn yourself out. Okay? So What do you want the collective to focus on Sunday, July? Man, these cards are sticking together. Sunday, July 28th to August 3rd. What should be the main focus of the collective Sunday, July 28th to Saturday, August 3rd? After this, we'll get some advice from Ganesha, and that'll be the weekly guidance. I'm going to do it one more time. And oh, thank you. Oh. Bottom of the deck, card 77, spirituality. Some of you need to meditate more, talk to your ancestors more, pray more, create an altar, a prayer closet even. Pride. Card 19. Okay, so this is what they want us to focus on this week. It's Leo season. So I feel like there are some people that are really like in their, like really feeling themselves and maybe have too much pride. Like somebody doesn't really want to communicate with somebody. You're waiting for somebody to come to you. So let's see. Somebody's waiting for somebody to come to them when it's like, you know, you want to talk to this person. Why wouldn't you go to them? Or doing something, you know you shouldn't be doing, but your pride won't let you not do it, that sort of thing. Focus on that. Focus on like dive deeper. Why is your pride blocking you from that? Why does it matter who contacts you first if you want to talk to somebody? Clarify pride for the collective Sunday, July 28th to August 3rd, please. Clarify pride Sunday, July 28th to August 3rd. Thank you. Ooh, judgment calls here. Yeah, I think some of you guys know that there's somebody that you really want to talk to, make up with. See how he's giving her the flowers? Somebody wants to make up with somebody. It doesn't have to be love. It can just be, it can be a family member. It can be a friend, an old friend. It could be anybody. There's somebody that you want to make up with, but you're waiting for them to come to you. But see how he's giving her the flowers? I think it's on you to get out of your way, your pride. Move your ego out of the way and go towards them. If it's a lover, this thing is solid. 11-11. Get out of your way, your own way. Talk to this person and let them know that you're sorry. Or if it's not something that you did, just talk to them so you can like let them know. Yeah, there's a new beginning waiting for you. You guys can start anew. This friendship can start over. It's a new day. It's a new week. Okay, whatever happened last week, yesterday even, with somebody, doesn't matter if you know that the situation was petty. If you know that you love this person, like whether it's a sister, brother, cousin, father, mother, lover, whatever, somebody's feelings got hurt, possibly. Get out of your pride, say you're sorry, or just get out of your pride and communicate with that person to let them know what happened, especially if you feel inclined to talk to them. Okay, so let's get some advice from my favorite, Ganesha. Ganesha is one of my spirit guides. I love him. My sister was like, why is his name spelled so close to yours? I'm not going to show you guys. I don't know why his name is spelled so close to mine, but I know that I have a spiritual connection to Ganesha. He is the elephant. I can't remember if he's Hindu or not, but he's the mover of obstacles. So if there's an obstacle on your path, his trunk moves it out of the way for you. You can always envision him. Say what you need to say, like, yo, I need help here. Don't say yo, because Ganesha's like, he's classy, okay? But just be like, I'm in need of a little help on this path that I'm walking. Could you please provide me with a little bit of help by moving this obstacle or this object out of my way, out of my path, to reach, so that I can reach my destination. And he will gladly do it as long as you're deserving and not being prideful. I'm just saying. But you really have to envision his face. I'll be sure to show you guys a picture of him if you've never seen a picture of Ganesha before. But also Google him. Really look into his story. It's such an interesting one. I just love him. Ganesha gives me Taurus vibes, like that real comfortable, cozy feeling like you can talk to. He's that friend person, spirit guide you can talk to about anything. And his advice is always great. Advice for the collective, Sunday, July 28th to August 3rd, please. Advice for the collective, Sunday, July 28th to August 3rd, please. These cards are huge though, so if anybody like wants to get these cards, it takes some like getting used to shuffling his cards. They're huge. Advice for the collective, Sunday, July 28th to August 3rd, please. Ooh. Alright, so let's split the deck. My daughter actually spilled water on these cards, and it's funny because the card that got messed up is the one that says healing. I said, yeah, you are just a little spawn of... Ugh. Card number 5, energetic movement. So pretty. Acceptance. 39 breaks down to a 3. See that big old pot belly and the food he's eating? Let's see what Ganesha has to say. Okay. There's great freedom in accepting things as they are. You cannot move forward on your path until you release some of the blame, anger, and sorrow that you have collected on your life's journey. Ganesha is asking you to forgive those from the past who have hurt you and to be willing to forgive yourself too. Open your heart to the world outside and to the one within. This deeper state of recognition and acceptance is what pushes you forward in your spiritual adventure. Love without judgment and live without predetermined opinions. Accept and express your true self. The ego is beginning to align with the soul. You don't have to control everything, fix everything, and know everything. If you've been overly serious and tense, you now start to remember happiness. You may find that you can laugh at things instead of getting infuriated. Your contentment in life improves dramatically when you harness your ability to look at the world from a more spiritual perspective. And remember, the bottom of the deck, bottom of the numerology deck was spirituality, right? Let go of your pride so that you can get there. The image of Ganesha holding the banana symbolizes humility and an awareness of not placing too much importance on your thoughts or beliefs in this situation. His pot belly signifies the bounty of nature. Sorry, there's like one of those that... Okay. It is said that Ganesha consumes the sadness of life. The sadness of the universe and protects the world. So it's said that he consumes the sadness of life, the universe, and protects the world. Learn to honor the values of others that may differ from your own. See the beauty of diversity. Once you see this beauty, it will open you to recognizing and accepting the beauty that resides within you. Okay, so that's the advice for the week, guys. Less judgment, less pride. Focus on your own spirituality, because we all have a spiritual path. We all have a reason that we're here. We are definitely spiritual beings having a human experience. Everybody is not going to be the same. I remember I said something to my sister a while ago, like, I don't even know where the idea came from. I'm a Pisces, so my imagination kind of runs and gets away from me sometimes. But one of the things that I told her was, like, you know, people need to stop being so mad at people who are not gay, people who are transgender, that sort of thing. Like, you can't really judge somebody based off of what they want to do with their life. We don't know what their past life karma was, what their energy was, what planet even they come from. Like, what if we're all from different planets and we all manifest here on Earth to have an experience as one? Like, okay, Pisceans supposedly are ruled by Neptune. So does our energy reside in Neptune, and we bring this Neptunian energy to Earth? People that are ruled by Saturn bring their Saturn energy to Earth, and you have to mix and mingle all of that. And that's just within this galaxy. There's millions of galaxies, guys. We can't really limit our beliefs anymore. You have to accept the fact that people come from different places. Even if it's not out of this world, it's a different part of this world. You have to respect that, because you want to be respected, right? How can you expect to be respected if you're not giving respect? So less judgment, less pride, more spirituality. Start thinking outside of the box. break down those structures that bind your mind to think one certain way. Okay? So that's going to be the message for the week, Sunday, July 28th to August 3rd. I hope there was something here that was helpful for you guys. I'm sorry that the video is so long, but I really wanted to make sure that you guys got some meat, or you got full off of this guidance, because it's not going to be daily anymore. It's going to be weekly. And you can refer back to this video for whatever guidance you need to get you through the week. All right? I love you guys, and I'll see you next Sunday. Bye, guys.